I met Lee like 2014, I think. She came from South Carolina to our church to be the children's minister. And so anyway, we met just really briefly, and God just knitted our hearts together just immediately. And so one Sunday night, we had not known each other very long at all, like weeks. And so she came to me, and she knew that at the time my father-in-law was in the hospital, actually on his deathbed. And so she came up and, hey, Miss Lynn, you know, how are you doing? And she said, how's your father-in-law? And I said, well, he's not doing well at all. In fact, he's unconscious at the hospital, and tonight I'm going to the hospital to stay with him overnight. And I said, so pray that he wakes up, that I can share the gospel with him, because I don't know where he is spiritually. And she said, okay. So anyway, so that night I go to the hospital and sit at his bedside. And I didn't know this at the time, but later on, Lee told me that that night she went home and she prayed before she went to bed. And then she, like in the middle of the night, God woke her up. And just, you know, she just had this urgency to intercede for Papa Bob. And so she got on her knees and she just prayed, just like, you know, she prayed prayers she didn't even know that was in her heart in scripture, and she just cried out to Jesus for my father-in-law. And so anyway, I was at the hospital and sit by his bedside. So at 7 o'clock that morning, he woke up. And so I was able to share the gospel with my father-in-law and just tell him, you know, to confess his sins before Jesus and ask him to forgive him of his sin and accept him as his Savior. I said, Papa Bob, it doesn't look like you're going to make it, and you need Jesus. And so I went through the gospel with him, and I said, do you understand? And just with a very lovingly surrender, he just, yes. Understood exactly what I was saying. And so anyway, he fell back unconscious and never woke up again, except in glory.
Amen.
I believe in the kingdom with Jesus. And so later on, you know, Lee tells me this, and it was just so exciting. So Lee loves the Lord, and she loves the souls of men. And I just thank you, Lee, for being in my life and for your beautiful prayers. Love you.